I'm pleased to say I'm joined by NAACP President and CEO Derrick Johnson, joins us live now from Washington, D.C. Mr. Johnson, welcome to Al Jazeera. It's good to have you with us. Now, the NAACP, very well known as a civil rights group in the United States, not known to foray into foreign policy. So what's driven this?
Well, we are beginning to see the impact of the global conflict here domestically. We're seeing the increase in racial attacks against African Americans, increase in anti-Semitic behavior, increase in anti-Islamic presence, and that is troubling. It's also troubling when we're leading into the November election, where we need to truly focus in on what will be the state of democracy moving forward. For the NAACP, we really are concerned with the quality of this democracy to ensure that we are leading democracy, and wherever possible, we can advocate for peaceful agreements when conflicts are having a domestic impact.
Yes, because we have a situation here where you have the U.S. administration calling for a ceasefire on one hand, and on the other, of course, is sending in arms that perpetuate the conflict.
Well, our concern is, in this moment, we have so many civilians who've been impacted, and we want to see the death of young children no longer be the case. The hostages must be released. We have to get the parties to the table to begin to talk about a way forward that's peaceful so that we can heal from this moment. It is unfortunate what we have seen. None of this should have taken place, but now we can have a solution, and that solution is forcing the parties to the table to come up with a peaceful solution.
How much harder do you think Joe Biden has made it for himself to be re-elected over this issue?
Well, I'm not going to go into his electability. I am going to talk about the African-American communities and the concerns that's been expressed. And those concerns are, how do we get to a place where we can see peace in this conflict, and our voters here can begin to focus on what's important. The worst thing that can happen in the November election is we have someone with white supremacist sympathies, and if that happens in that White House, the African-American community will be under attack, the Jewish community will be under attack, the Islamic community will be under attack. We have a united reason to ensure that we stay focused on November so we can protect against a level of unlawlessness here in the United States that we can avoid if we focus on what's important.
How much support do you think there is generally in the United States for your position?
Well, I can't speak to the United States. I can say in the African-American community, there was profound concern about what is being witnessed on social media and all of the images. For many African-Americans, we absolutely deplored what happened on October 7th. That should not have happened. That was a killing of innocent Israeli lives. And at the exact same time, those same African-Americans are really upset about what they're seeing to children in Gaza. At the end of the day, this nation needs to lead a process of bringing people together to ensure a peaceful resolutions so we can get about the business of focusing on what's important here domestically.
The war has been going on for, 8 months now? What is it that has pushed you to this moment at this point?
Well, the escalation of the harm and the civilian casualties, the ongoing views of civilians being harmed, the religious community and the black community, they are standing up very strong. That's our base to say, wait a minute, we can do this differently. We are the global leading nation, and we should do this differently. We commend President Biden for calling for a ceasefire. Now we have to put some muscle behind that to ensure the parties get to the table and we can come up with an agreement.
Derrick Johnson, good to have you with us here on Al Jazeera. Appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Thank you.